разные, но это самое это более легкое качество.
Hello guys, hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Now I am on the central square of Ukraine, Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square. In front of me is a very sad place. It is People's Flag Memorial commemorating our fallen soldiers. Today is first day of summer weather in Kyiv. Just yesterday it was 8 or 10. Today is 25, maybe 23 or so. It was nice surprise for us. If you want to see how Ukrainians spend weekends, please stay tuned. We are in the central parts of Kyiv. Майдан Незалежності. We are approaching to the main street of Kyiv, Крещатик.
Вот если ты стоишь возле филармонии и хочешь пешком идти,
Weather is beautiful today. People are enjoying weekend.
этого доброго мухарчика видела, как сисень сколько? Мне там ебало просто переход.
Hello guys, hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the fighting country. By the way, just now Kyiv surrounded with drones. I have one more device, and now I able to show you map of air attacks. You can see the map. I think in several minutes there will be air raids, sirens here in Kyiv. They keep us sharing every day and every night. Yesterday we experienced I think 5 air attacks. Hello, Argentina. Ви українець? Як ви там опинились в Аргентині? Ви там живете або переїхали як біженець? In front of me is the main street of Kyiv, Хрещатик. There are a lot of people, despite of air attack warning in the Kyiv district. Now we're in front of famous, I would say famous, People's Memorial, commemorating our fallen soldiers. Our soldiers, I call our soldiers everyone who fought for Ukraine. And here there are not only Ukrainian flags and also flags from many other countries. Now I'll show you, maybe you will recognize flag of your country. I bow my head before everyone who died, who was killed for independence, not only Ukraine but also free world. And to say true, I don't like when people call this war as a Russian-Ukrainian war. No, guys, it is a war between two civilizations, between medieval goons and democratic world. Thousands and thousands of our defenders were killed by Russians. Some of them are very, very young. You can see this guy, he lived only 25 years. This is American and British corner. Robert, and without name. He obviously from outside Ukraine, from United States, maybe from United Kingdom. These guys inform me where I'm from, and I try to find flag of your country, and you'll pay tribute to the warrior who fought during this crazy, insidious, unprovoked war. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I am resident of Kyiv, and also I am refugee from eastern part of Ukraine. So I was born and raised in Donetsk, which is in eastern part of Ukraine. Now my motherland is my small motherland. My native city is under Russian occupation. Thank you for joining my stream, and thank you for your likes, because of likes are very important for YouTube algorithms. especially in first minutes. I know that many people around the globe interested in events in this war here in Kyiv, and most of people afraid to visit Ukraine nowadays. Ukraine is not the safest place in the world, so I understand and I understand you guys, but I'm streaming for you, for those who is interested in events in Ukraine, but afraid to visit. Before Russian full-scale invasion, that started 4 years ago, a bit more than 4 years ago, since 24th of February 2022. Kyiv was visited by 1.5 million of just foreign visitors, but nowadays I encounter a few people from outside of Ukraine. Kyiv is the most protected city in Ukraine in context of missiles. But Russia keeps shelling us every day. Yesterday we experienced 4, maybe 5 air raids on Kyiv, and Kyiv is encircled with the drones now. So maybe in several minutes air raid warning alarm will sound. I don't know. Так, це Майдан. This is Майдан. Майдан Незалежності, or Independence Square. Well, guys, thank you for your likes. I need more likes to promote my stream and my channel. Today is some event in stadium not far from here, so I don't know what it is. Maybe it is some football match, maybe it is some concert, and please stay with me, and we'll walk to the stadium Dynamo. It's named after Lobanovsky. Lobanovsky is our famous coach. He's not alive now, and the stadium in the city center has his name. For those who is new here on my channel, we are on Khreshchatyk Street. It is the main street of Kyiv. Weather is super. 22, about 22.
Ну, хорошо, ну, вулиці тепло туди
I can hear some horns. Maybe it is a football match will start soon. For those who's new on my stream, guys, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the fighting country. It is main street, Khreshchatyk. The main souvenirs from Ukraine are, I suppose, patches, mostly military theme patches. Candy floss, traditional children treats. Oh, what is this truck doing here? This is old Kamaz, made in Russia. Khreshchatyk is jam-packed today, mostly not because of weekend, but I think it's pleasant coincidence of nice weather and Sunday. Hello guys, hello from Kyiv. The best wishes from Sergei Uzlov, it's me. I am refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and for the last time I've seen my homeland 12 years ago. Thank you for joining my stream. Please guys, I wanna ask you about likes for promoting my stream. I know that many people around the world are interested in life in Ukraine and in Kyiv in particular, the capital of fighting country. But I understand people they afraid to visit my country nowadays, and we experience air attacks every day. And by the way, now Kyiv district is a red color on the map of air attack warnings.
Не, ну команда вообще.
Как у нас на Крещатике покрывается.
This is Kyiv, guys. For those who is new here on my channel, it is Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the capital of fighting country. Russia launched their invasion 12 years ago. They occupied our eastern parts, Donetsk, Lugansk districts, and Crimea Peninsula. We are in the square next to metro station Khreshchatyk. You can see a green letter M. It means it is entrance to the metro station. And nowadays, metro system is the best bomb shelter. Now there is not air alarm here in Kyiv, but Kyiv district is red color on map. Let's look again at the map of air alarms. Kyiv district is surrounded with drones, and I expect that air alarm could start at any time. Let's sit just a little bit, maybe not here. In front of me is a city administration building. Azovstal, Free Mariupol Defenders. You know that Mariupol is a coastal city, not far from Donetsk city. Donetsk city, it is my native city. I am refugee from Donetsk, and Mariupol and Donetsk are under Russian occupation now. And Azovstal are guys, it is military units that was formed mostly from residents of Mariupol. and many of them are still in Russian captivity. They torture our soldiers, our defenders. All buildings here around me were built after Second World War, including this building and this building. All buildings are new, and the war didn't spare them. And to be more precise, buildings around me were exploded by Soviet sabotage groups, not German invaders. Thank you for joining my stream, guys. The stream from central part of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Now I'm going to return to People's Flag Memorial, commemorating our fallen defenders from many countries of the world. Hello, Dutch from Finland, from Suomi. Слава Україні, героям слава. Так, погода дуже гарна сьогодні. Сьогодні перший справжній теплий день після вчорашніх 8 градусів. Today is the first really warm day after yesterday's cold snap. Yesterday temperature was 8 around 8. But today, in daytime, in the middle of the day, was 25. A lot of police here, some of them with gun machines. Sometimes I avoid places with loud music because of algorithms of YouTube block my stream because of violation of copyright.
Ну, я ж кажу, придурки.
Скажи, так хорошо, давай туда.
Котов вообще не чешешь.
Hello guys, and the best wishes from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Sergey Uzlov, I'm Kyiv guide, and also I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk. Before Russian full-scale invasion, I conducted tours to Chernobyl exclusion zone area contaminated with radiation. But Putin took this my beautiful job from me. Now Chernobyl exclusion zone is under military administration. Due to proximity of Chernobyl to Belarus, and you know that 4 years ago Russian troops crossed Belarusian-Ukrainian border, and they tried to occupy Kyiv, but they had punch in the face and they retreated to Russia. Russia is 28 times bigger than Ukraine. It is a crazy country. Instead of improving their own lives, they decided to ruin our lives, and thousands and thousands, not only warriors, were killed just in Mariupol, which is in south of Donetsk district. They killed as minimum 100,000 people. We cannot exactly tell how many people they killed in Mariupol, because of Mariupol is under Russian occupation, and they every possible way try to hide casualties between Ukrainians and their soldiers. Now we are nearing to the people's flag memorial, commemorating our defenders from most of them obviously Ukrainians, but also people residents of other countries were killed in this bloody and senseless war. Every flag, it is not just a piece of fabric and some plastic. It is soul of our defenders, and there are a lot of photos of fallen soldiers. Look at their faces. They were not going to die. They just defended their own homes, their families. Thank you guys. Thank you for your likes. And thank you for watching my stream. I know that many people around the world interested in Ukraine, in events in Ukraine, but I understand that Ukraine is not the safest place in the world, and majority of people just afraid to visit Ukraine in such precarious times. Here you can see American and British corner. I bow my head before everyone. You can see British flags here, American flags here. But most of the killed soldiers were Ukrainians. Актамиров Руслан Сергеевич, Бондарюк Сергей Васильевич. He lived only 28 years. By the way, my name is Sergey. He's my namesake. Malik Nazar Yaroslavovich. In Ukraine, we actually have three names. It is Malik, it is a surname. Nazar, it is a Christian name, and Yaroslavovich is father's name. So his father was Yaroslav. there are some Russian trolls on my streams. It is commonplace, but I never reply them because of they read some offensive words, but the main offensive of Russians their presence here in Ukraine. So please, guys from Russia, of Russians from other countries, you feel free to comment or send your replicas. It is absolutely not offensive to me. Russia is a huge country, and it is quite a poor country. Instead of improving their own lives, their country, they decided to destroy our lives. And my home, my apartment, my garden, and graves of my parents and grandparents are under occupation for more than 12 years already. So 4 years ago, full-scale invasions started, and Russia invaded Ukraine 12 years ago. In Russia, there are not the same or similar monuments, flag monuments or other kinds of monuments, because of Russians know that they are occupiers, they bandits, they are thugs, and Russian government, the every possible way tries to hide the real number of Russian soldiers, those who were killed here in Ukraine, because they cannot explain what they are doing here. Russia is 28 times bigger than Ukraine, and they have practically unlimited number of natural resources, forests, rivers, lakes, everything for happy and thriving life. But they wage hot war at the front line. They attack us every day. They attack our rear parts, and also they wage electronic war against of Ukrainians. And here you can see in my stream you can see some flags of Russia. They tell glory to Russia, but it is just empty slogans. They cannot explain what for. Glory to Russia, because of Russia kills not only Ukrainians, they kill themselves. And according to our authorities, Russia lost already 1.5 million of soldiers in Ukraine. What they did here, why they ended here, so they cannot explain, neither explain nor understand. Sergei is a very popular name here in Ukraine, so my name is Sergei also. Please text me whether you can see my stream well, and how can you hear me, because of just today I got a new device for streams. Святослав Bogdan, Ivan, and Andrei. They gave their lives in a struggle against medieval savages. Guys, for those who is new on my stream, we are in the central part, in the very heart of city of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Let's have a look at in map of air alarms warnings. Come on. Here is the map, and red areas are areas under Russian attacks. And yesterday we experienced up to 5 attacks. I don't know, maybe 4. And they keep attacking us 24 hours, 7 days a week. Weather is nice today. Now maybe 22 or so. On the place of this stela, this column, before Soviet Union collapsed, was a monument to Vladimir Lenin. I suppose you know who Lenin was. He was founder of Soviet Union. Now we're heading to the monuments to founders of Kyiv. Kyiv is very old city, hundreds years older than Moscow. It has more than 1,500 years history. They are protesters. They demand reformation of our military, but not marriages. Because for a couple of days ago, Ukrainian government issued the law that tells that to divorce, we need people who decided to divorce. They need to wait half a year. It is crazy. I think it is a crazy law, especially during the war. Well, guys, in front of me is a monument to founders of Kyiv, 3 brothers, Kyiv, and their sister Libet. This is Libet, and this is the older brother Kyi. His name was Kyi, and he gave name to Kyiv. And on distance you can see Hotel Ukraine. Before Russian invasion, the name of this hotel was Moscow, and in general we renamed a lot of streets, a lot of squares, and other establishments from Russian to Ukrainian. So I bet now in Kyiv you cannot encounter some streets named after Russians. We try to distance ourselves from legacy of Soviet Union, the country that kills dozens of millions of their own citizens. And basically this road is this part of road closed for ordinary cars because of it leads to governmental quarter. And here you can see anti-tank urchins. They're here since February and March of 2022, and we never rule out the second try to occupy Kyiv. So at any time we're ready to meet our invaders, and they know about it. They cannot reach success at front line. That's why they attack our rare districts. Thank you guys, thank you for walking with me along the Khreshchatyk street, the main street of Kyiv. Thank you for your likes. It's not to me. If you want to know prices for coffee in the Kyiv, so let's get closer to this coffee stall.
Сука, я, короче, я боялась.
Espresso 40 hryvnias, Americano 43 hryvnias, and today rate of exchange is approximately 51 Ukrainian hryvnias for €1. So most of drinks around €1. Some of them a bit less than €1, and others a bit more expensive. But this is a very simple coffee shop, and obviously in cafes and restaurants drinks are much more expensive. Candy floss. Guys, now we are on Khreshchatyk Street, and we are heading to Stadium Dynamo. Maybe there are some football lovers, and you probably know Kyiv team Dynamo. By the way, guys, if you have opportunity to treat me with a cup of coffee, I will be greatly appreciated. I will be grateful to you. because of life for ordinary people is not easy here. And when full-scale invasion started 4 years ago, my Facebook friends from many countries invited me to escape Russian invasion, but we decided to stay here in Ukraine. Before I just repeating that before Russian full-scale invasion, I was guide to Chernobyl exclusion zone area contaminated with radiation, and I visited that part of Ukraine nearly 1,000 times with my tourists. But Putin took this my dream job from me, and because of now Chernobyl exclusion zone is closed for ordinary tourists. Not so that it is closed completely, and very rarely I conduct tours to Chernobyl, but it happened maybe 1 or 2 times a year. And as a rule, no, it is not as a rule, it is a rule, I accompany media workers with a handful papers, because of Chernobyl exclusion zone is under military authority now, and it is a gray zone next to Belarus, and it is quite dangerous zone. So you can see, yeah, it is football today. Скажіть, будь ласка, хто сьогодні грає?
Динамо Шахтар.
Динамо Шахтар. So famous Kyiv team Dinamo and Shakhtar Donetsk. I'm just reminding that Donetsk is under occupation now. It is maybe you know these guys. I don't know. Are there lovers of football among my viewers? Maybe you will recognize some players here. Dynamo Kyiv. Oh, привіт, Хомка. Well, guys, now we are in European Square in Kyiv, and it has historical name European Square because of on the place where this right building is was Hotel Europe before Second World War, and it was demolished for this building that was built for Lenin Museum in Soviet times. Хомка, ви вже не перший раз на моєму стрімі. Ви бачите різницю між сьогоднішнім стрімом і тими стрімами, що були? Бо я з нового телефона стрімлю. Я думаю, що все має бути набагато краще. Many people have warm dress while others are in shorts already, and temperature is different in the morning and in the midday. Now I suppose it is 22 or so. Well guys, for those who's new on my stream, we're in Kyiv, and on distance you can see main entrance to stadium, Dynamo Stadium, and today is day of great football. Despite of the war, we know how to entertain ourselves, and among viewers of this football, I suppose there are a lot of our warriors on either.
Ничего не будет.
Football team, football family. Well guys, now we're heading to the glass bridge with a beautiful view to the great Ukrainian river Dnipro. This building is National Library, Yaroslav Mudry, Yaroslav the Wise Library. And in front of me is a memorial to heavenly hundreds civilians, those were killed by Russian or pro-Russian President Yanukovych riot police. There are not military among them. All of them were civilians, and you can see some pictures of 12 years old from Maidan. Oh, maybe not from Maidan, from this place. "107 people were killed in January and February of 2014. And Putin afraid that Ukraine shows bad example for Russians, for slavish Russian population, and after Maidan, after Euro Revolution, so-called Euro Revolution, he launched invasion to Ukraine. It is early spring here in Ukraine, and you can see not every tree covered with leaves. It is just very beginning of the real warm weather. Because of today's maximum was 25, and just yesterday temperature was as low as 8 above zero. And this is the place where first victim of Euromaidan was killed, Sergei Nigayan. He was a Ukrainian citizen, but he had Armenian origin. Hello guys, hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the fighting country of Ukraine. Now we're on European Square and we're heading to Glass Bridge, the beautiful place overlooking the Dnipro River, the biggest river of Ukraine and Kyiv. Dnipro is not only river in Kyiv. We have dozens of rivers. Two of them are really big. It is Dnipro itself and Desna. In front of me is a concert hall of Philharmonic Society. Sometimes concerts of classic music and jazz music performed there. Hello guys, hello from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Sergey. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for your subscriptions, and thank you for your coffee. If you have desire and opportunity to treat me with coffee for my day's job, so please do it. I will be grateful to you. Because if I'm a refugee from occupied territory, and every month I need to pay rental, my apartment rental, and during this war I have already changed 7th apartments on different reasons, and the last reason was in November of the last year, because of my landlord's apartment was destroyed by drone, and we needed urgently to make space for his family. And after my leaving Donetsk, which is in eastern part of Ukraine, we moved to a village, to some village not far from Mariupol, and we stayed there for maybe 1 month, and with advance of Russians from Rostov district, we decided to go to Kyiv districts, and for about 1 month we lived in some distant village, and after that we moved to another village and lived there for 1 year. And After that, we moved to Kyiv, Kyiv itself, and I found in Kyiv the best job during my life. I was touring. I organized the tours, and I acted as a tour guide in Chernobyl exclusion zone area contaminated with radiation. Hot chocolate is a bit more than 3 euros per glass. Here prices are not lower prices, because of it is a very popular place, and this is a concert site. This arch was built in Soviet times in 50s of the 20th century, and it symbolizes friendship between Russian and Ukrainian people. But now it is a symbol of war. You can see a crack in the top part of this arch. It symbolizes ends of our friendship, and all in all our relations. Oh, something wrong. Okay guys, now we are nearing to Dnipro River observation deck. I try to zoom it unsuccessfully, I think. Okay now. Well, first of all, I want to show you the Dnipro River, and we are ready to resist to take down drone. You can see mobile group here with a gun machine. It is prohibited to take the place, but where our anti-aircraft groups. So I will not show you that place. This is a glass bridge. By the way, this bridge was under Russian attack in 2022. It happened on 10th of October of 2022, nearly 4 years ago, and this bridge was partly damaged. It was closed for visitors during 1 or 2 months. Now you can see a lot of people here. This is the biggest river in Ukraine, and obviously in Kyiv, Dnipro. Now we are on the heights about 100 meters higher than level of Dnipro river. It is upper part of Kyiv. In general, Kyiv is hilly town, hilly city, and down there we call lower city. And on distance, I try to show you. On distance is a sleeping area of Kyiv. And last winter was very cold winter, and some days temperature was as low as 25 below zero, and during these frosts Russia intensified their attacks on our heating and in general on energy system, and many living apartment buildings on the left bank in sleeping area ended up without heating. And can you imagine temperature in apartments when outside temperature was 25? So they tried to kill us with cold and plunge us in darkness, but we are not going to survive. We will win. And the worst weather is behind. Thank you guys, thank you for your kind words, thank you for your likes, thank you for walking with me around Kyiv. So that's why this bridge is called glass bridge, due to several windows in the floor, but as you can see, they are not transparent already. I think it needs replacing this window. This glass needs replacing, but it is not in our priority. You know, that's the main thing for all Ukrainians is sending Russian troops to their Russia. Dnipro River. Thank you for Ukrainian flags. Thank you for supporting Ukraine. Guys, we need any support from you. Moral support, physical support, or financial support, because we are fighting against medieval goons. Russia is 28 times bigger than Ukraine, and without your help, without your assistance, we cannot defeat these bandits. Well, guys, please stay with me, stay tuned. And now we are heading to the open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of full-scale Russian invasion 4 years ago. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for your likes.
Дивіться, бачите, які ви?
Well, guys, can you tell me please about picture? Is it good or not? Because sometimes the internet fails, and sometimes we lose connection. So thank you for your comments. One more souvenir stall. It is Vladimir Hill Park, very beautiful place. For those who is new on my stream, we are in Kyiv, the capital of fighting country of Ukraine. Now I'm on Park Vladimir Hill, Sakura. This park was built in the middle of 19th century. Hello from Kyiv. Hello and best wishes from Sergei Uzlov. Many people, most of people in Ukraine, in Kyiv in particular, speak Ukrainian. But I remember times before Russian invasion, and maybe 50% of all residents and guests of Kyiv from other Ukrainian areas, they spoke Russian, and nowadays overwhelming number of people switched to Ukrainian I can say the same about me. I was born in the eastern part of Ukraine, and it was traditionally Russian-speaking area, and Russian was my only first and only language. But after Russian invasion, I switched to Ukrainian, and as you can see, I try to speak English. I understand and I realize that my English is not perfect, but I hope that you understand me. It is a hostel of Mikhailivsky monastery for pilgrims. It was. Now there are some private businesses here and maybe some state institutions. Now we're approaching to one more memorial to our fallen defenders. And on distance is Mikhailivska Square with burned Russian military vehicles. I promised you to show it. Трехсотительская street. It's named after church that was demolished by communists in times of Soviet Union. This is the end of the memorial wall. Why end? Because of their latest victims. This commemorates the latest victims. They were killed in 2022, 2023. Looking faces of these guys. They didn't want to die, but Russians killed them. Some of them are in respectable age, while others very, very young. So this soldier Bogdan Galachinsky, he was killed when he was 22 years old only. All of them should live, but not to die. But Russians killed them. What for reason? Russians cannot neither understand nor explain. They mesmerized with Putin's propaganda, and long before beginning of their invasion, they stigmatized Russians, dehumanized Ukrainians, dehumanized Ukrainians, and it works. Putin knows what to do. He's expert in propaganda, like Adolf in Germany. Vladislav, Alexander, Yuri, Maxim, Volodymyr, Ruslan, Vitaly. I tried to count how many photos here on this memorial wall. I think about 5,000, maybe 7,000. It is a very small percentage of all our casualties. Let's peep inside for churchyard. This is a church garden, mostly apple trees here, and there are some cherry trees here. And this is one of many church buildings, small churches that survived Soviet era. And blue one, this beautiful blue church, in fact it is replica. In 30s of 20th of 30s in the 30s of 20th century, communists demolished original church in order to build some governmental building. But when German Nazi invaded Kyiv, this construction was put on hold and never resumed after the war. And this building is only that survived Soviet era. It is peculiar fact that this building, this small church, survived due to the fact that it was a changing room for athletes here in this building. And on the place of the blue church, Mikhailivska church, was tennis and badminton courts. Now it is active church and active monastery, and on bench maybe it's some of monks. Yeah, he's monk. Well guys, let's continue. I had a little rest. Now we're heading to Mikhailivska Square with the open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during first stage of full-scale invasion. I am stressing that it was a full-scale invasion because of 4 years ago they invaded Ukraine with a regular army, but war in Ukraine started 12 years ago in 2014. You can see dates of the death of these guys. Well guys, if you appreciate my job, you can treat me with coffee. Even small amount of money matters to me. It is a matter of my survival, because if I'm not so young guy, and to find worth a job here for me, it is impossible, absolutely impossible. And Putin took my best job from me. I was guiding towards to Chernobyl exclusion zone. I visited Chernobyl nearly 1,000 times, but unfortunately now Chernobyl exclusion zone is closed for ordinary visitors due to proximity to Belarus. Chernobyl exclusion zone is under military administration, and not so that it is a completely closed area, but we need to be holder of a lot of papers to visit that area. You can see the first victims of Russian invasion in 2014. For those who is new here on my channel, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. It is Mikhailivska church, Mikhailivska monastery. In front of Mikhailivska church, it is behind these gates. This main gates closed for nights, but it is not closed completely. And just now we were able to see churchyard. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe my channel. It is essential for me. I know that millions of people wanna know what is going here in Ukraine and in Kyiv, but people just afraid to visit war-torn country. And for you guys, I'm streaming from streets and squares of Kyiv. In front of me is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. This building was obviously built not for the ministry. It was built in the middle of 30th of 20th century. It was built for headquarters of Communist Party of Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. At that time, Ukraine was part of the Soviet Union, and after collapse of Soviet Union in 1991, this building became Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Please stay tuned, and in several minutes we will get closer to these Russian military vehicles and Russian drone. By the way, on distance is St. Sophia Cathedral. It is the oldest church in Kyiv. It survived Soviet era. It was not demolished. And now St. Sophia, it is museum. It is not active church. Beautiful blue sky, and in half an hour there will be dark here in Kyiv. Please enjoy view of Mikhailivska Square in front of Mikhailivsky Monastery. It is central part of Kyiv, but it is not the very heart of Kyiv. And if you quite long ago on my stream, you have already seen Maidan Незалежності. Well, we will start from harvesting combine. It was donated to Ukraine from United States. Thank you to Mr. Warren Buffett Foundation. But it was destroyed by Russians in Kharkiv district. By the way, Kharkiv is one of the most dangerous places in Kyiv now. and just now it is under Russian attack. Let's look deep in the map of air attacks. You can see it here. So red areas are areas under Russian drone, maybe missile attack, including Kyiv. So this combine is Holland. I think New Holland is a trademark. And now we're next to howitzers. This is a light floating howitzer, and this is a heavy howitzer. Caliber of this howitzer is 122 millimeters. It's able to cross rivers and other small waters without bridges. You can see its shape. It is amphibious thing. And this one is command and staff vehicle. It was initially it was designed for not for stormtroopers. It was outfitted with electronic equipment, and maybe through this hole some projectile, maybe some shrapnel penetrated inside and triggered fire and explosion inside. All these vehicles in this row were brought here from different parts of Ukraine. They were destroyed in Kyiv, Sumy, Chernihiv districts, and this open air exhibition was inaugurated in May of 2022 after the liberation these parts of Ukraine. And this is infantry fighting vehicle BMP-2, outfitted with automatic gun, 30 millimeters caliber, and this is the main Russian tank T-90A. It's run over landmine, and you can see opening in bottom of the tank. This is evacuation bus. It was donated from New Zealand. Thank you, New Zealandians, and thank you all people who understand that we are fighting against of a huge, crazy country, and without your help we could not do it. Please guys, I need your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes and for your subscriptions. And in front of me is infamous drone Shahid and Gerань. Shahid is Iranian name, and Gerань is Russian name. You can see here Russian name in Russian language, Gerань 2. They able to carry 50 to 100 kilograms of TNT or TNT-like explosives. This is warhead. It is 3.5 meters long and 2.5 meters wide. They started to attack mostly rear of Ukraine with drones like this in August of 2022. They started from drones made in Iran, but a bit later they were able to set up production of drones on Russian territory. and this is a very small but very effective engine for a cylinder engine. These drones have range more than 1,000 kilometers, so they launch them from Russian territory, and from occupied territories of Ukraine. Yesterday, the whole day, and today, Ukraine is under drone attack and ballistic missiles attack also. And this is part of ballistic missile. This missile is .U Soviet Union designed missile, tactical ballistic missile that has range 120 kilometers, and this type of missile attacked Kramatorsk. It is a city in the east of Ukraine, Kramatorsk railway station, and on that flipping day, on the site of the station were more than 4,000 passengers, refugees. They were waiting for evacuation tram, and due to explosion, due to attack of missile like this, 61 persons were killed at the place, and more than 100 people were wounded. This is Kyiv. For those who is new on my stream, it is Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Its length is now we can see approximately 3 meters apart, 3 meters long parts of a missile, but its original length is 6 meters, a bit more than 6 meters. Nowadays, Russians replaced missiles like this with Iskander missiles. They able to reach targets on distance more than 600 kilometers. We know what to do with drones like this. We are quite successful in downing drones like this. We destroy about 95% of all drones that they launch to Ukraine, but to say frankly, we have not the opportunity to down missiles like this, ballistic missiles. In particular, because of America refused to supply us with PAC-3 missiles. And these two cars are from Bucha, and extended family of 8 people tried to escape Russian invasion, but as you can see, their escape was not successful. Fortunately, all passengers of these 2 cars survived, but they were heavily wounded. And sorry, in front of me is a photo exhibition of places in Poland during Warsaw Rebellion. Here, black and white photos, and this photo is from Borodyanka. I know this place very well because of I conduct tours to around Kyiv districts district that we visit places that were under occupation 4 years ago, and Borodyanka proved to be the most destroyed city in Kyiv district. For those who new here on my channel, we are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. We are on Mikhailivska square, and in front of me is Mikhailivska church and Mikhailivsky monastery. This is also Borodyanka. I know this place, and this place is the bridge between Kyiv and Irpin town. It was exploded by the Ukrainian military forces to stop or to slow down Russian advance to Kyiv. Now it is a memorial. It is in the same condition. During my tours, we visit this bridge and place where was this building. Nowadays, this building demolished by Ukrainian construction company, or deconstruction company to be more precise, and some new building is under construction there. And this is Bucha. Most probably you know name of this place in the Kyiv district. This is one of the streets of Bucha. It is Yablunska Street. This is a bus of Ukrainian soldiers. It is a fundraising vehicle. They ask some funds to build a new, to buy new car for them. This is a quite modern Russian mine-resistant and ambush-protected vehicle, Linza. It was made in Russia, in the Kamaz factory. It has a lot of modifications, but in this case, it is evacuation vehicle, and it was designed for 6 sitting soldiers or for 8 stretchers. By the way, did you know that Ukrainian flag colors represent blue sky and a field of wheat, and this is a Ukrainian coat of arms. It has 2 interpretations. First of all, it is one interpretation is attacking hawk. You can see hawk during attack down there, or also in this coat of arms word volia. Volia, it is in Ukrainian, it is freedom, encrypted. And this is a Russian combat vehicle, Tiger. It is quite modern. They started to produce them in the 21st century. You can see thickness of the glass. It is my finger, and this is glass. Before Russian invasion, vehicles like this were equipped with American engines by Cummins company, but in this case it is Russia made. diesel. This is personnel carrier MLTB. It's used not only in military, it's also used for exploration of taiga and swamps in Russia. They are crazy. They are really crazy people. They have so huge territory with a lot of mineral resources, forests, mountains, with everything for beautiful and thriving life. But instead of improving their own lives, they decided to destroy us Ukrainians. They cannot explain what to themselves what they are doing here, what they forgotten here. On distance is Saint Sophia Cathedral. It is the oldest church here in Kyiv that survived the Soviet era. And when communists swept to power, this freedom. So when communists swept to power in 1917, they destroyed maybe not all, but 90 or 95% of all churches, monasteries, and monuments like this. This monument represents development of Christianity in this area, and it is not original monument. Original monument of concrete was demolished by Bolsheviks approximately in 10 years, around 10 years after this monument was erected. And in my opinion, this is the very case when copies looks better than original. And the figure on left, this one represents one of 12 apostles Andrew first called. Andrew first called, and in the middle is great Princess Olga. She ruled this area in the middle of 10th century, and here these two gentlemen represent Cyril and Methodius, Christianity, enlighteners, and developers of Slavic language. You can hear bell of Mikhailivsky monastery, Mikhailivsky bell tower. It is nearly 4 to and 8. It is 8 p.m. in Kyiv. In Kyiv and everywhere across Ukraine, because of in Ukraine we have unified time and time zone, and everywhere in Ukraine is the same time, 8 p.m. And and now some group of tourists is approaching to us, and I know that guy. I don't know him. I know his. I don't know him personally, but He's very peculiar. It's a very funny guy. If he will come here, you will hear his manner of conversation. He's crying all the time. It attracts of tourists. You can see that tour group is quite big. If you want, let's get closer to him. Oh no, he's coming to us. Just on emotional level, you can hear his excursion.
Ви, наприклад, Київської Русі нажати коні, або просто як воїн, який стоїть зі списом, або дійсно на коні, який возить змія. Ось, знаєте, вирус, стає, рич. 12 столітті був бар'єр, правильно, і зображав на коні, що возить змія, дракон.
Well guys, please don't forget to strike like button, and if you have opportunity you can support my channel through Buy Me Coffee platform. Please don't let me to return home empty-handed. Just even small amount of money will matter a lot to me.
А вона, абсолютно все стояв європейський культури. Наприклад, ви пропустите, читали? Варвара. Ага. Давайте пропустимо. Слава Богу. Ви її тут. Я поясню. Знаєте чесно, у нас лежала майже вся Варвара. Без голови і без руки. Що знайшли? Варвара. Як у нас тут з'явилася Варвара? Та просто дружиною засновника цього собору, князя Святополка Ізяславича, була донька імператора Візантії Олексія І Комніна, Варвара.
Okay, enough. You don't understand Ukrainian, I think.
Варвара, візьми Варвару, візьми Варвару.
Hello guys, hello from Sergei Uzlov. We are in Kyiv, the capital of fighting country of Ukraine. I'm Kyiv guide. Before full-scale Russian invasion, I was a guide around Chernobyl exclusion zone area contaminated with radiation. And I visited, I gave a bit less than 1,000 tours around Chernobyl, but unfortunately this area is off limits. Putin took this job from me, and now I switched to tours around Kyiv itself and Kyiv district. But the biggest problem is that there are not tourists here. People interested in Ukraine, but they afraid to visit war-torn country. We are under Russian air attacks every day. To say nothing about front line, they attack us with the drones and different kinds of missiles every day. So guys, if you have opportunity to say me thank you for my job, so you know what to do. You can find link to Buy Me Coffee platform. So I will be grateful for even small amounts of money. Thank you guys, and now I'm going to wrap up my tour around central part of Kyiv. So I'm going to stream every day, or maybe nearly every day, because of nothing set in stone, especially in Kyiv, the war-torn country. So thank you for watching my stream. Thank you for your small donations, and see you next time. See you. Bye bye.